Welcome back to Twin Tarot. I'm Gary, and this is not David. And for Kentucky Belle, this is Lemonhead. Hey, I hope you're all having a great day. It is Wednesday. It's about 8 o'clock at night. Laura and I are going to be in Disneyland. So when you see this, I will probably be sweating bullets in the Magic Kingdom because it's supposed to be like 90 degrees on Thursday. So I'll probably have a hat and a lot of sunblock on. I thought today would be a good day to do a Trump health reading. People clamor for it all the time. It's always one of our more popular readings. This is coming on the heels of Trump having that odd red rash on his neck. And his physician was saying, oh, it was a cream that we put on there. It'll be gone in a couple weeks. There's a lot of open speculation that it's he's got some precancerous or early stage cancer, skin cancer on his neck, and that cream is designed to treat that. There was also a doctor that was speculating that this kind of damage to your skin may be as a result of being out in the sun too much, i.e. playing way too much golf. So certainly it's something we all need to be concerned about as far as not getting overexposed in the sun. To me, it's just poetic justice because he's a redneck anyways. Why is anyone surprised that his neck is red, right? So let's take a look at Trump's health. Last time I took I sort of danced around it. I said, when is Trump's power waning? And I got the Four of Swords when I did that. This was a few months ago. And I took that to mean that sometime in March there's going to be some sort of health event or some sort of event that really reduces his power and his authority, his effectiveness. And it could be something that manifests in March and finally lands in April. So I'm kind of paraphrasing on the reading. So let's do an update on this. Okay, so when do we see, or what leads up to Trump's power being taken away from him? And then we'll see what we can do about timing. Tarot's terrible at timing. So what causes Trump's power to be neutered, causes him to be neutered with his power? So he loses his power, his effectiveness, his ability to influence. What kind of leads up to that? Ace of Swords, a truth comes out. The challenge, the cross is the King of Pentacles. The truth comes out, even though he does whatever he can. He's got all the resources to prevent this truth from coming out, but the truth is going to come out. It could be like with the Epstein Files. Trump has tried to deflect away from that. He keeps throwing money at it, throwing different distractions, but the truth is still there. It won't go away. Energy underneath it is the Five of Swords. Winner takes all. This is also kind of no one to fight, no one to retreat, no one to walk away. So what are the actions or events that are happening right before Trump loses his power? This truth comes out. He tries to deflect from it. He's throwing resources to deflect from this truth. But the energy is that this truth won't be defeated. It just keeps coming back. No matter what he throws, the truth keeps coming back. In the past, you had the Justice Department, or you got the Justice card. So there's justice that needs to be accounted for. Current energy is the Hangman. So it's a situation where he doesn't like the position he's in. It's also could be interpreted as looking at things in a different perspective, in a different way. So this is feeling very Epstein-ish. Overarching energy, Queen of Swords. You did what you did. This is the truth. This truth is coming out and you know it's true. And you're not happy that you were put in this situation. Seven of Pentacles, reaping what you sow. And outcome is the Magician. That's interesting because usually Trump is the magician. He's able to spin some new outcome. But in this case, it's the events leading up to his demise, his loss of power, that it's either he can't manifest it or someone comes in and finally manifests the truth, finally is able to break through. And it's like, it's like Eureka. We finally got through it, right? This is sure feeling Epstein-like. It's not tariffs. It's not this war with Iran. It's not deporting people without due process. It's not killing American citizens with his ICE Gestapo. All roads point back to the Epstein Files. Operation Epstein Fury, right? Okay. What do we need to know about Trump's health? Okay, do one quick shuffle that drives my brother nuts. Right now, Dave would be just going ballistic. Okay, so. Okay. All right. I'm gonna just do it like that. Alrighty. Okay, so what's the health event going to be? What's this health event going to be? Okay, what's the energy around that? So you got the Nine of Pentacles. What's the energy around his health? What's this health event going to look like? So the Nine of Pentacles is like enjoying the finer things in life. It could be he indulged too much. It could be he's a little too casual with his health. It could be his wife is really looking forward to living a finer life. But he's having to defend the actions that have been taken. Okay. Well, because the Pentacles it's not just wealth, it's health. So he's enjoyed his good health, but now he's in a battle with that. That's in the past. It could be, now that he's getting ready to approach his 9th decade. Okay, another 9 card. You got the merchant, hopes, wishes, dreams fulfilled underneath. I guess his health really lets go when he's finally fulfilled his soul contract. King of Swords. It's you're not going to deny what's happening. If this is in the past, the health events have been occurring, and you have to face the truth of it. Current energy is the Seven of Cups. This is just his mind is turning to getting scrambled. Overarching is the Knight of Cups. Take your meds. Lesson to be learned. 5 of Cups. Your best days are behind you. You're coming to the end. This is more of a tactical card. So there's nothing more we can do. And your brain is going away. So it looks like what we got here is it's going to be a mental. It's not going to be a stroke or something like that. It looks like it's going to be just he goes cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Maybe it could be a stroke, but it's going to be a mentally driven thing. Is what I'm getting a feeling of here. It's not going to be like a massive heart attack and he keels over and goes. It's going to be more of a stroke type of a thing. What's the timing of this? What can you tell me about the timing of this? What's the timing on this? 10 of Wands. Getting, all of your actions have come to their completion, to their conclusion, or you just can't carry the burden any further. You're going to declare a victory. You've got this big burden and you just want to be victorious over it. Or you've got this huge burden that you've put out there, but you're going to claim victory against the burden. Energy underneath it is the Magician. When's the timing? It's once again, timing is really kind of a tough thing. The manifestation of, basically everything is coming together. It's like a new beginning, a new approach. Maybe it could be like a new leadership. What's about the timing? Not Four of Cups. Yeah. Once again, we've done what we can for you. We got this experimental thing for you if you want to try it, but it's just not happy with the results he's been getting. Current energy is Judgment. He's talked about being low man on the totem pole and not being able to go to heaven. The current energy is Judgment on, what's the timing of it? It's when the Lord cometh like a thief in the night. Are you ready? Is your soul ready? Another major arcana. Overarching energies, the Lovers. People coming together. Boy, I don't know how I'm going to get timing out of this. Lesson to be learned is the Three of Swords, heartbreak and betrayal. And then the outcome is the Hierophant, about government, large institutions. I'm going to take a break here. Give me a second here. All right, sorry, I had to take a quick restroom break there. I think I wanted to take a little time to kind of chew on this a little bit. And it's very interesting because it's like, what's the timing of this? What am I supposed to get out of this? And what I'm finding interesting is I'm wondering, this is kind of the card that kind of caught my eye, is the Lover's card. If this has to do with what's going on in the Middle East, these actions that you've taken have created a huge strain on the United States, on the economy, on the people, on your supporters, and you want them to. He's going to try and declare victory on this, and kind of how I manifested this wonderful result. But what we're going to see is that people are not going to be happy with the actions, with what they were, how their emotions were manipulated. And to me, this is kind of like your MAGA faithful who, your America First and your MAGA, who were basically saying, hey, wait a minute, you said no more foreign wars, and you get us into a shooting war here. We're not happy with what you've done here. And it's an opportunity to stand up for what you really believe in and what you counted, what you should be supporting here. Lots of major arcana. Overarching energies of Lovers. People coming together and forming stronger relationships because you lied to us. You told us one thing, you did another, and now we're going to need to replace the government that's been lying to us. What if it's Epstein? The outcome of the Epstein. So I guess I need to keep it general. There's going to be some actions that are be taken that we're tired of it. We want it to end. We're tired of this winning. And how you keep manufacturing new burdens for us to bear. We're not happy about this. We've had enough. We need to stand up for what we believe in. We need to come together as a collective and understand how we've been betrayed. And that we need to get a new face or a new government, new leaders in our organizations. I mean, what are we waiting for, people? Seriously, for the America First and MAGA people, what does it take for you to finally say, yeah, you know what, you crossed the bridge too far? I don't know what it takes. I guess I could ask, but it's like, my God, what does this man have to do to get you to divorce him? What will it take? What, honestly, will it take for a MAGA and America First to divorce this guy? Oh, there's that foundational card. This was like on his health. The 9 of Pentacles. It could be watching the rich just enjoy their rich life because the emperor gave it to them. And the government's corrupt. And we need to walk away from this because the oligarchs have all the power. I guess it's when MAGA finally doesn't even have 2 pennies to rub together and they realize they've been conned. And they've been conned out of everything, that, not only their money, but all their moral values and their moral high ground. I don't know how much longer that can take. I exhausted mine years and years and years ago with these guys. But, some people, man, there's a lot of hate in their heart, man. So sorry. It's inconclusive. I wish I could say, oh, it's going to be March 28th or it's going to be April 15th or I suspect it will ultimately circle back to the Epstein Files because I guess that's the common ground for the judgment card is we all agree that pedophilia is bad and that people that do this are bad and the people that do this should be held accountable. And I guess that's what ultimately it comes down to is the Epstein Files. So as go the Epstein Files, goes our lesson in this little timeline that we're in. Anyways, hope you're all having a great day. What an uplifting read. Woo! And thank you for tuning in. And I'll catch you soon. Take care, folks. Bye. But before we go, how about a secret card? Or at least a card for the rest of us. Ah, yes, the Fool card. We are all ready for a new journey, a new path, a new direction, a new beginning. Bring it on. I am so tired of this timeline. Take care, folks. Hope you have a great day. Bye.